This is a podcast from Minute Media.
Warning, the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, kiddies. This is yours duly, John Kassir, the voice of The Crypt Keeper. And you're listening to Slasher Radio.
Welcome to Slasher Radio. My name is Mikey Bones, and I'm joined by Kat Below and Rob Humphrey.
Hey there.
Oh, Kat.
Yeah.
You don't tell us shit.
No.
No.
You caught me this week.
What's
she get away with now?
Kat had one of her pieces covered by Dread Central.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Yeah. Didn't say anything, just bam. What's going on with that, Kat? Good job.
Thank you. I was really pleased to. I had an essay about The Perfection being the perfect lesbian horror film for Pride Month, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, Kat. I know I take a little bit of pride in this too because I know you think of me as a mentor. So.
Yeah, that was what you said when you found out.
Unbelievable. This guy.
I like to think it's mostly my accomplishment, but a little bit yours.
Good for Dread Central too for picking it up, because I did read it. Phenomenal job, Kat. Like that was amazing. And good for them for picking that up, man. Like I could see, like, unless it's news or anything, like, a lot of these outlets just don't give a fuck about it. And good for them for just picking up something that's like, hey, pay attention to this here.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them.
Yeah. I was really impressed with the process also for Dread Central. It was one of the reasons why I was not, I didn't have time to say anything about it, because I figured it was, for a lot of new outlets that pay you well, they're like, hey, do an audition thing for us. And I was like, so you do like a test piece and send it in, and then you kind of go back and forth with the editor. So I sent in my draft, and then I got a thing that was pretty much like, we're ready to post this. And I was like, oh, okay. And they sent me money, and it was like already up that day. It was very efficient.
Wow. Good for them, man.
Yeah.
And as your mentor, my 50%'s in the mail, right?
Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Right. Yeah, so look, Kat and Dread Central bringing the wood. Very good piece. I suggest everybody go over to dreadcentral.com or check out our Twitters, and you can find it there. Dread Central slept on, man. In general,
They really are.
Yeah,
they really are. I like their site.
Me too. All right, so we got a little bloodshed this week, maybe, possibly, probably.
Sounds about right.
Maybe. We'll see. We will get there in due time.
Okay. We're talking. I felt like things have been going too smoothly lately. So, I figured blood needed to be shed one way or another. I even offered to bleed this week, because apparently that's all you people care about, is when one of us are in pain, if not all of us. So I figured we'd give you what you want, and we landed on a Final Destination movie.
We sure did.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into that later on.
Me too.
I bet you are. Are you guys ready for the news?
Drink roll call.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this. Yes.
All right. Kat, what are you drinking?
I am. Are you guys ready for this one?
Uh-huh.
I am drinking sour apple pucker.
What?
The fuck is that?
I'm sorry. Are you 14?
Apparently, yeah. I found it out in the alcohol cupboard, and I got so happy. I don't remember the last time I had this. I'm very excited.
Nice. Mikey, you're all excited. What are you drinking?
Yeah, I found an IPA, and it's
nice.
in a can. as well.
Ooh.
It's called Voodoo, and it caught my eye in that 7-Eleven that you love so much, Rob. And the can, it has like a little skeleton guy on it. And there's actually a couple of different kinds. I actually tried one that day. I'm not sure if I can even... Oh, okay, yeah, that one was Voodoo Ranger IPA. This one is Voodoo Ranger Juice Force IPA.
All right.
Yeah,
Little Juice Force. I like that.
yeah, these little skeleton guys have a little Air Force thing on them and shit.
Oh, nice.
9.5% alcohol.
Yeah, they're not playing around, huh?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
well, just for this.
All right, nice. I am tonight drinking Blue Moon.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. Got a couple of those left, so I figured we'll kill this one. Get something else for next week. Maybe some more Liquid Death. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Fuck you, Bo. Yeah, I forgot
fuck
about
you.
that. Horror Court.
You got a lot of nerve, my friend.
Horror Court, damn it. Yeah, you guys both.
Why am I being horror recorded for this? Wait a minute.
Well, more so Rob. Just a little bit. Cat, a little bit. You get splashes of this Horror Court. This Liquid Death crap. You guys both going on about it. Rob mostly, and I said fuck it. I was in said 7-Eleven again, and I said fuck it. Let me try it. It tastes like shit.
Yeah, tell the whole story.
I just did.
You got a lot
I don't
of
think that's the
nerve
whole story.
complaining, acting like it's somebody else's fault because you bought a sparkling berry-flavored water that wasn't good. That is on you, sir. All right? I didn't tell you to buy that crap. I drink the still water. It's great.
Do you realize that they sell little pouches like Crystal Light and all these things to put in water so it doesn't taste like water?
Yeah, if you're a child, that's fine. But you're an adult, drink a water.
I don't want to drink water. I need something with a little bit of sugar to wake me up throughout the day.
Then why did you buy Liquid Death?
Because you guys were talking about how good it was.
Well, you bought the wrong one, man. That's not on me if you buy a berry-flavored sparkling water.
It
Jesus
tastes like
Christ.
ass. And
You're
now,
like a sorority girl.
I'm not. A sorority girl would never drink Liquid Death, and I won't either anymore, so I don't know, maybe. But no, so now if I just get the water, I'm looking at it, the Poland Spring is 99 cents. Why would I spend an extra $1 on Liquid Death?
This is better, and you get to say you're drinking Liquid Death. Duh.
That thing sucked. I want you to know. Kat, what do you say about this?
I don't have a huge stake in it. I really like the concept of canned water, because it's, better for the environment than the water bottles. That being said, I don't usually drink it. If I'm out somewhere that I need to buy a drink impromptu, I'm gonna get something that is not water, usually.
There you go.
That being
why
said,
did you buy it?
if I had to get a can of water, if I had to get water while I was out, my preference is Liquid Death. But I'm probably not going to do that.
Right. Who gets water?
I just went to the store and bought 2 new cases of that shit.
Yeah, seen that. You're ridiculous. You doubled down on it after I said it sucked.
Yeah, because I didn't get the sparkling berry flavored.
I will also say getting the sparkling berry flavor might be on you.
Wait, why don't you try the LaCroix next? Good lord.
Man, I don't understand. What the hell? I mean, you always get the flavored thing. No?
No.
No.
No, because I'm not a child.
Well, Kat just said she doesn't really drink water either.
Not while I'm out, no.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyway, so...
Yeah, if you want water at a concert now, that's all they have at most venues, Liquid Death.
Really?
Yeah, they struck a deal with Live Nation, and that's what they sell at most venues.
Damn.
See, but if I'm at a concert, I'm gonna get a beer.
Yeah, me too, normally. But, you have a few beers, you got to drive home. Maybe switch it up, get a water. Especially, like, if you're at an outdoor concert right now, it might be wise to get water. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Well, Liquid Death sucks, so...
That is slanderous.
We're going to get into the news now?
I guess.
Yes. They're never going to sponsor us now.
They weren't going to sponsor us anyway.
You don't know.
I remember the one time I was listening back to the show, and just a little bit of context for everybody who is listening. We don't pick the ads that get played on the show, other than live reads, obviously. So whenever an ad is played, we don't pick what we get. That's just kind of through fan side and all that stuff. When we had a Hennessy ad, a tear came to my eye. I was so happy.
It's time to hump the news with Rob Humphrey.
He's not a genius.
All right, so we've talked about this stuff before. The first thing I wanted to mention was propstore.com. They got some crazy shit on there. And I want to just go down a couple of things that they got. Is the first thing is gruesome props, including Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund, his glove and sweater, a special effects rig from Freddy vs. Jason. I mean, could you imagine owning that?
That would be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to find how much it is, because they have, my God, man, the shit that they have on here. Oh, here it is. It's estimating to sell between $15,000 and $20,000. It's currently at $15,000.
That's cheaper than I thought, actually. I thought it'd be like 30.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I have the money for either one, but
Yeah, right. What else do they have on here? They have fans of Tim Burton, the opportunity bidding on Johnny Depp's insert hand from Edward Scissorhands.
ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's estimated to sell between $30,000 and $40,000.
Yeah, well, he's been in the news. I don't know if you heard.
Yeah, a little bit, right? The guy needs new sheets. I wonder if he gets a cut of that.
You gotta burn that mattress and just start over.
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. I might move.
Yeah, I might get the bed frame. Everything's gotta go.
Yeah. Whatever rug's underneath it, if there is one, just get rid of it all. Yeah, they have which I goddamn, I wish I had the money. They have it's like the rig set up for Gizmo from Gremlins, and it's like the whole animatronic thing set up, I guess, to make a move and everything.
That's cool.
Is estimated. It's currently at $50,000. It started at $14,000, and it's estimated to sell between $80,000 and $120,000.
You gonna throw your bid in?
If I had the money, I absolutely would. But no, I'm not. I don't have $50,000.
That's a shame. That's why we need to get more people to sign up for the Patreon.
So we can do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
That'd be nice.
How entertaining would that be?
Oh man, that'd be great. By the way, if we do get a surge of patrons to help us get a Gremlins animatronic rig, I would allow people to come and visit me to use it. Patrons. And we can play with it together.
Can I come to your house?
No, not you. Everybody but you. You're not allowed. I'll have one of my dogs bite you from behind. Another thing that's worth mentioning is they have Billy Loomis's Ghostface knife.
I thought that was CGI.
No, that was in Scream 4.
Oh.
And I still stand by. It was a good move. The CGI knife looked great. Very nice touch. Guess how much that would be going for?
Billy Loomis's knife?
Yeah.
At these ridiculous auction prices, $12,000.
Kat, do you have a guess?
Oh no, got no idea.
Between $5,000 and $7,000.
Oh, you can afford that, Mikey.
Yeah, right. It's currently at $8,000 though, so it's above average. That's low
yeah.
though.
Yeah. I would have thought it'd been a little bit higher, but
Yeah.
sometimes those like a little prop like that will sell cheaper.
Yeah, that's true. I would pay big money if I could. For
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I'd rather have that than anything else, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
Well, I know you want to fondle Gizmo, but
Damn, when you put it that way, that's essentially what you're doing, isn't it? They even have Texas Chainsaw 3D's chainsaw.
That's
oh
pretty
boy.
cool.
Yeah, that's at $2,500 right now. Wow, that's the starting bid. It's only got one bid. It's guessing to estimating to sell between 5 and 7. That's hilarious.
Does it say the Saw's family on it?
No, somebody did autograph it though. Dan Yeager.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Somebody's driver's license? What the fuck? Oh, DB Buffet's from Friends driver's license.
Aw.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it started at $200. That's pretty cool, actually. If they had one for Rachel Green, oh,
Didn't Rachel not have a license or something?
I don't know.
She had a license. She was just a really bad driver.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen Friends in years.
Amazing show. But yeah, so you can head over to propstoreauction.com if you're very rich. And again, like the last time we mentioned this prop store stuff, if you have the money to buy this shit and you are not signed up for our $3 a month Patreon, shame on you and your mother.
Mm-hmm. Pox on your entire family.
Next thing I wanted to bring up is Welcome to Derry. Writer's Room opens up about the It prequel series. So it's looking like they're confirming it's a prequel.
Okay.
What the fuck is this?
What?
I'll be sending you guys something. Because I didn't see It Chapter 2. And this better not be... Well, it couldn't be anything from the... Is this from It Chapter 2?
Let me see.
This image of him sitting there eating something?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, I wish I could just... I just want to slap everybody who says that movie is good. Look at that. It's pathetic.
I don't know anybody who likes Chapter 2. Chapter 2 was a huge letdown.
Chapter 1 was bad.
Chapter 1 was good.
I can't stop looking at that. It's so bad. Yeah, I didn't read into any of this. I just, we talked about it last week, the week before. HBO Max, Welcome to Derry. Now we know it's a prequel, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's fine. It's whatever. I mean, if they go back and tell the stories like the old tragedies that hit the town at every 27 years or whatever, I mean, I could be into it. If they fuck it up, whatever, I don't have to watch it.
Yeah. You didn't have to watch the movies either.
No, but I wanted to see the movies.
The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing returns to theaters nationwide this Sunday and Wednesday only. Rob, you are going to that tomorrow as we're recording this.
I am. I have tickets to take my son tomorrow, so we're gonna go see that.
Nice.
Yeah, looking forward to it. On the big screen, it should be awesome.
What year? The Thing came out in 82, right?
I don't know. That sounds right.
Yeah. You didn't see this in theaters, right?
No, I'm not that fucking old.
I was trying to do math. That's what I was like.
I would have been 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I saw it later.
Okay. Yeah. See, I don't like the Thing, but to see this stuff get theatrical releases, I feel like it should happen more often.
Yeah, it's nice when they bring back movies like I think they're doing one with Jaws this summer too. Putting it back in theaters. It's just nice to get a chance to see these older movies on the, in the theater on the big screen. Every once in a while. Yeah, and people who didn't get the opportunity. Right. Yeah.
I've been to a lot of them. I really wish I could go see The Thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. Kind of sucks because I like The Thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, we got some video game news. Evil Dead, the game, first in-game images of the upcoming Army of Darkness map.
Ooh, new map, huh?
Yeah. I also seen that it was, I think PlayStation's like top 3 highest downloaded games, or maybe the most downloaded game. In whatever cycle they have, and I haven't been playing much Evil Dead lately, but I'm down for this. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but this Army of Darkness map looks pretty dope. Are they
now? Do you have to pay for that, or is that free?
No,
download?
That'll just be in the game.
All right, cool. Yep. I still won't play.
Okay. Kat, do you have any interest in this?
No.
Oh.
But I'm excited for you. I'm excited for players.
I mean, it should be in there,
Absolutely, it should be, yeah.
Good, and good for them for putting it in there. Be interested to see. There's so many things they could do with maps for. Like, they could really do whatever they want. You're just putting deadites in places. So it'd be interesting to see.
You gotta have the Army of Darkness map.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
cornerstone. By the way, I did the offline challenges for these. Super fucking difficult.
Yeah.
Super difficult. And I finally got them all done, but god damn was they difficult. I was streaming, so like they were so difficult, and I was shitting ass so bad on them that I said, let me stream it. And Jake came in, and I beat one of them that took me like a day and a half to beat, and I was so excited. He heard it all, so shout out to Jake. All right, next thing I wanted to talk about was Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game. A bunch of news dropped on that this week, courtesy of Gun Media. It's going to be a Game Pass release on day 1. So shout out to Gun for really wanting this game to be played. It's going to be included with Game Pass. You don't have to actually go out and buy it. Also, it is going to be on previous generations.
No, that's nice.
Yeah, so I was dreading. I thought I had to get a whole new Xbox to play this fucking game. And also, there's a full-blown gameplay trailer out right now.
Oh, that's cool. No. Did not even know it existed until right now. I don't know. How does Game Pass work? Like, do they still get money for that? I mean, they've got to somehow, right? Otherwise, it just seems like a bad business move for Gun.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they're planning on putting out a bunch of paid download, DLC for it, then I guess it would make sense.
Yeah, I mean, Wes has tweeted out several times that this is not about making money for them, although, being realistic, it is about making money. But Gun is very much like that, man. They're not motivated. That's how he used it, motivated by making money. And I believe him on that. Motivation is to make something fucking amazing and true to the form. And he really wants, the times I've talked to him, he really wants people to play his game. And he wants people to see what they did. And I don't know how it works, but that's awesome, dude.
No, I mean, it's great for everybody. Save you a little money, but I was curious more than anything else. I just don't know.
You know what Game Pass has been doing lately? They'll put shit on there, but it's not on there long.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like it. Maybe they'll lose some money on release, I'm sure. But if you put it on there and people play it and they get hooked on it, you're gonna, people will play it if it's free.
Yeah,
1,000,000%. This is turning into one of the higher anticipated games of next year.
Yeah. People love free.
Yeah.
Just look at our Patreon numbers, you can see that.
Wow. They got me a couple times too, where I'll start playing something and I'm like, God damn, now I gotta buy it because have a good time.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, again, probably won't play it, but it looks really cool.
Looks amazing. Amazing. I can't wait. They nailed so many things on it. That trailer is phenomenal. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. My PlayStation 5 arrived, by the way.
Oh, does it work?
I got back. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to check it yet. I need to, so if it doesn't, I can call them. That's what I had to do with Xbox the last time, or with Microsoft the last time I had an Xbox. That's why I vowed I would never buy another Xbox. Now look at me.
What you got? What you got? It would be nice if this was crossplay. Speaking of, different platforms and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they don't really do that, do they?
Yeah, Evil Dead is crossplay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right, last thing I wanted to talk about is kind of going to piss me off. Scream 6. Based in New York.
Mm-hmm. Ghostface takes Manhattan.
This is not good.
Yeah, I really hope it's about Jenna Ortega's character just taking a boat ride to Manhattan.
That would be hilarious.
And the whole thing takes place on the boat. Yeah.
Cat.
I'm sorry, it would be though.
Cat, come on.
For a series that has so lovingly poked fun at the horror genre for so long, if they advertised a New York movie and then had it take place on a boat to Manhattan, that would be the funniest thing.
It's a double whammy for you, Mikey, because they're shooting it in Canada.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I think, was it Vancouver they're shooting it in?
Yeah.
Vancouver and New York are exactly the same, so it'll be fine.
Deb. Regret bringing this up more and more now.
Yeah, when I saw this news, I was like, wow, coupled with the Neff Campbell news, like, this movie's starting to look like it might not be good.
Yeah. It's scary. But you know what, man? In all honesty, they overcame the odds on the last.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's no reason to think that this movie would be bad given the track record of the people who were working on it. I mean, Radio Silence killed the last one. They were great with Ready or Not. So you would think that this one would be a layup, but then you start hearing all this news and you're just like, all right, this thing's starting to maybe come apart at the seams a little bit.
Shit, man.
I just don't know that I need Ghostface in Manhattan.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that I need that.
I mean, it could be cool if they do it right. That's the thing. If they do it right. Are they going to do it right?
They didn't have the money to pay Neff Campbell. I don't know if they're going to have the money to do it right.
Maybe that's why they didn't have the money to pay Neff Campbell.
I trust them.
I'm trying to.
I tried really hard not to get my hopes up about 5 because I thought I was going to be disappointed, and I was very pleasantly surprised. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt right up until I watch Scream 6.
Yeah, they have earned the benefit of the doubt, but
Yeah.
boy, it's looking a little shaky.
Why is this happening?
I don't know.
Like, I was so nervous about Scream 5 and all this shit, and then I got so happy when I seen Scream 5, and it was absolutely amazing, and, you know, all that stuff, and now here we are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nervous again. Now I have to wait for another fucking movie scared shitless. Why?
What do we got? Less than a year before this thing's supposed to be out, right? Isn't it like March?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing that kind of worries me. You hear about a rushed production like that.
Is it rushed? I don't know.
I don't know. They had a lot more time with 5.
Yeah, they had a whole pandemic for 5. That was another thing. I sit there for freaking pandemic worrying about Ghostface.
Yeah. You had to wonder whether it was going to come out or whether you were going to have to wait an entire year, Jason Blum.
We have not forgotten that.
At least my weight, I knew right off the bat. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You bounced around a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah. He's like, oh, well, not this October. Next October now. What the hell? A whole year.
Release it digitally anyway.
Yeah. To put it on Peacock anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe even on free.
That you can't say free on this show.
I don't understand why I'm allowed to say Peacock and not free.
I explain it to you every time because Peacock is a real thing and free is just you saying free.
To me, it's all the same thing.
But you can't say.
But I can say Peacock.
Yeah, that's a whole word. Peacock.
What about cockpit?
You can say cockpit. You put a little bit of a space in there, but yeah.
We should time it.
Cockpit might be the filthiest word that's not filthy, right?
I think we should start timing, Mikey. Like, can we say cockpit? Yes. Can we say hit?
No, see, you can't say just hit. No. Cat got bleeped again. And this is what happens.
I was prepared to make that pause a lot longer, too.
Son of a bitch. What did Nesta say once you get eaten by one of the animals?
Jackalope.
Jackalopes, yeah. I'm gonna get a pet jackalope, and like whenever you get bleeped, he's gonna snatch your ass or something.
Where? Never mind. I'll look it up here. I'll find out. I'm trying to figure out like where they're native to. Oh wait,
They're U.S.
No. The jackalope. This is according to Wikipedia, which is the official authority on everything.
Of course.
The jackalope is a mythical animal of North American folklore.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it says here. And then there's some bullshit about the Wyoming legislature. They want to make it the state's official mythological creature. Do states even have those? Is that a thing?
What's New York's? God damn.
I don't know. Now I got to look that up. God damn.
For a little bit of context, guys, during the Patreon show,
which you would have heard if you weren't cheap.
Yeah. The patreon.com/radio. Tier starting as low as $3 a month. Nesto wrote a very colorful HR complaint about Rob Humphrey and jackalopes were mentioned. Apparently bunnies with horns on them.
Apparently this is a thing.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see. All right, hold on. I'm going to scroll all the way down to New York. Indiana is the Beast of Busco. Looks like a goddamn turtle. It's a turtle.
What
So
the fuck?
dumb.
You could have picked any animal that doesn't exist and you picked a turtle.
Yeah, they picked a turtle apparently. All right. I mean, I didn't pick it. I don't remember voting on that referendum.
Holy shit.
All right, hold on. Where we at? Ohio is the Loveland Frogmen.
I was gonna ask if it was the frogmen.
It
How the
is.
hell do you know that?
Because that's like the one cryptozoology creature that.
Yeah, and that
Comes from
seems
Ohio.
exactly like the kind of thing that the cat would know.
Yeah, it does.
New York is Champ.
What?
It's Champ. Well, here it says Champ, and down here it says Champy.
What is it?
There's a lot of words I can't pronounce here. Centuries ago, the something and something people called the creature of Champlain Lake some word.
Oh, Champlain?
Champlain? I don't know. Is that it? I don't know. Anyway, they gave it a name, and whether it's the same boat-sinking, camera-blurring, horned serpent that troubles the waters today, we can't be sure.
Oh, shit.
Let me put it this way. I don't know if it's pronounced Champlain, but I know that there is a Joe Hill short story about this thing.
Yeah, in 1819, Captain Crumb of the ship Balawaga Bay saw a black monster that stretched 187 feet long. According to him, the monster had a head like a seahorse and eyes of the color of a peeled onion. It also had 3 teeth and a white star on its forehead.
Oh my god.
This dude was tripping balls.
You guys got a fucking turtle and a frog, and we got a massive serpent.
I will say, Ohio, the Loveland Frogman is kind of cool. Looking, it's as big as a chair. It runs like a man, and it has a magic wand.
What?
That's what it says here. In
Yeah.
1955, a man pulled over to help 3 human-like figures on the side of the road. He saw creatures of around 4 feet tall with webbed hands and green leathery skin. They had frogs' faces, and the largest of them held a wand over its head, which was spitting sparks. They got sparking wand. That's pretty badass. Wish I
What
had
the
one of
fuck?
those. I don't know. The dude came across some kids with sparklers, it sounds like.
Are we done talking about this?
We can be, I guess, if you have more news, but it's got to be more interesting than Champ.
I have
Yeah,
no
I mean,
more news.
we've got 48 more states we can read about, Mikey.
Holy fuck. What's Florida? I gotta know Florida.
Oh, that's a good one. Let's see. Florida. You don't want to hear about the turtle of Indiana?
I
It's a
get what
fucking turtle with a tail. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Let's see. Florida is the skunk ape.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like Bigfoot, basically.
I thought it would be like an alligator monster.
That'd just be like a white trash idiot.
That, yeah.
Connecticut is the melon head.
What the hell?
Drivers tend to hit the gas when passing through Fairfield County. Nobody wants to be risked being boarded by the inbred cannibal descendants of escaped asylum patients. Those who have been unlucky enough to run into them report tiny humans with huge heads lurking in the woods. They have bulging eyes, wiry limbs, and tend to bite people who dare to tread on their territory. That's amazing. And I want to bookmark this page.
California's are Dark Watchers, which were apparently written by John Steinbeck.
Hmm?
It is better to ignore them and never to show interest in them, according to him.
Alabama has something called White Thang.
Yeah.
Thang, yeah.
Oh boy.
That's
Yeah, it's,
perfect.
Yep, white people have been a problem in Alabama for a long time.
It was perfect.
All right, I close the page. Otherwise,
Thank
I'm
God.
gonna just scroll and read shit.
All right.
We will never get to the movie, which is fine with me.
Nope.
Honestly, might be better.
Nope. Got what cat?
Huh?
Oh God.
He's gonna be mean to this.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're gonna get in a fight.
We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back with Final Destination 5. I'm scared now. Fucking A. I don't know who I want to start with because I know Rob's gonna be a dick, and I'm scared about Kat. My fear with this, okay, I just want to set the table real quick.
Okay.
Someone had to bleed this week. Somehow we landed on Rob. I still know that.
We always land on me.
I even offered it still. Rob, who didn't say a word throughout the discussion, ended up getting fucked over.
Yeah, because I picked last week's movie. I felt like I picked last week's movie. I'll back off this week, let somebody else pick. And this is what you guys came up with. And this is why from now on, I pick the movie every week.
I don't know about that. So we landed on Final Destination. We could have either A, did the original, because it's the original. B, did 2, because in my opinion, it's clearly the best one in the franchise.
Which one's 2?
The log truck highway.
No, that's not the best. Roller Coaster's the best one.
You're insane.
Which one's that?
3.
3.
That's it. See, already this franchise sucks because that should be how they name these movies. It should be Final Destination Airplane, Final Destination Log Truck,
Roller Coaster.
Final Destination Roller Coaster. So I know what the fuck movie we're talking about.
Okay, but we landed on 5. And the reason I wanted to do 5 was because I seen it recently and I said, holy shit, this is a lot better than I thought. So here we are. And this was a risk too, because I'm like, I didn't really pay attention. If
How many edibles had you had?
When I watched this, none. None.
Maybe you should have had a few. Think a little clearer.
I got a few now because I got to deal with you. So my thought was, if it sucks, I'm never going to hear the end of it from Rob. And also, Kat might flip, and all of a sudden, Rob's supposed to bleed, and it's a 2-on-1.
And then you bleed.
So, yeah, I didn't know what's going on here.
And the old flip has happened on this show before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm scared. So, Kat, what do you think?
I will say, so one of the reasons why I wanted to pick 5 is because I've gone to bat for Final Destination as a franchise several times. But there are 2 that I have not rewatched very often, and those are 4 and 5. 4 I don't rewatch specifically because I think it's bad.
Which one's
I think
4?
it's terrible. It's the 3D one.
Is that race car?
And yeah, it's race car.
Can we call them by their name?
Sorry, I forgot what the thing was. It's been a long time since I think the last time I watched 4 was in theater.
Yeah, that one's terrible. That one's worse than this one.
I have the DVD, but I have never opened it. Like, it is an unopened. I've never rewatched 4.
You might want to talk to your accountant about wasted money, Kat.
Maybe. But I have seen this one just like once or twice since it came out from theater, but it's the one I was least familiar with other than 4. I wanted to see if it held up. This was the one I was most curious to rewatch because I feel like I know the first 3 really well. I had issues with it on the rewatch that I didn't have before, but I had a good time watching it. I was really surprised when it ended because it passed pretty quickly. I enjoyed myself. I'm not going to be too mean to this, even though I do have complaints. I have a couple complaints.
Oh, thank God. Rob, do you want to get it out now or?
Everything Kat just says bullshit. This franchise as a whole is not good. These movies are not good. This movie is not good. It's not fun. It's just boring. And I hated every second of watching it. I don't like people who say this is a good franchise. And from now on, I will not trust any of you.
My God.
So we should have watched 3, I think is what he's trying to say.
Oh God,
and also, why didn't they name this Final Destination?
We're not doing this. We're not doing this. That makes no sense. It doesn't even sound right. You're reaching now.
No, I think it's perfect.
No. Okay, so I rewatched this, and again, I was nervous because I wasn't really paying much attention when I watched it before this rewatch again. Turns out, I was paying better attention than I thought I was, and This movie's just really good, and it goes by really fast.
I think you were watching the wrong fucking channel.
No, no. I like this movie a lot because ultimately, there's a bunch of reasons, kills, whatever. We'll get into all that, but it didn't waste any time to me. Like, it was just either kills, there was just short little segments between kills, and that's pretty fucking cool, man.
That's my biggest problem with the movie. It needed more time. I don't give a shit about any of these characters. I don't know any of their names. I don't know anything. They're not real people. They're archetypes. Because all it does is it introduces us to like a dozen different people immediately, and they each have one character trait, and that's it, and that's all we get to know about any of them. The entire movie, it's garbage.
Okay, what's wrong with that, Friday the 13th, fan?
It's garbage.
Okay, but
Friday's fun. This isn't fun.
Are you kidding me?
This movie is not fun. This movie is dumb.
This is a ton of fun.
No, this
it can
movie
be
is
both.
dumb.
It can be both fun and dumb.
It's full of stupid, bad-looking CGI effects. The kills take forever to play out. It's like, just kill them already, for God's sake. Oh God, I hate it.
My God. Kat, do you want to
well, so the special effects I did want to talk about. They were, I was gonna say the worst in the franchise, but 4 unfortunately does exist.
Yeah.
The special effects were bad. Sometimes they were better than other times.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they were on the cusp of something several times, and they just kind of couldn't keep it going. The one that really got me is on the bridge. The eye pops out of the guy's face, or like,
Mhm.
you know, he's got like bulging eye, and it's one of the fakest effects I've ever seen ever in a movie, and I hated it.
Entire centerpiece of these movies are the opening tragedy, the one that ultimately gets avoided. That's why we joke around and say they should be called, Final Destination Plane or whatever. This one's Final Destination Bridge. The bridge is, even though it's right at the beginning of the film, it's the centerpiece of this movie, right? It's what you come away remembering more than anything else. It looks awful. The entire time, the effects look terrible. It's obviously CGI'd and green screened. Terrible looking.
Yeah, the special effects bothered me a little, especially in the beginning. That being said, I liked the effects in some places. I really appreciated the gymnast death.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
I'm getting you started on it. I liked
That is
that
the
one.
dumbest death ever.
No.
So
Physics don't work that way. I mean, that girl lands on her head, right? And yes, that may very well kill somebody, but it doesn't fold them in half with bones sticking out of their body all over the place. And then the fucking stupid gym coach says, somebody call 911. And she says it just like that, like a fucking ambulance is going to help this girl. She's a puddle of goo and bones.
actually, I saw a video today after I had watched these. Dr. Mike, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Are you talking about Dr. Oz?
No, I'm talking about Dr. Mike. He's a YouTuber. He's a doctor.
Oh, yeah, okay, good.
He reacts to medical shows usually. He gives his professional opinion on how accurate, and usually it's like Grey's Anatomy and ER, and but he did one episode. He did a Final Destination compilation episode, and one of the ones that he brought up was the gymnast death. And first of all, it traumatized him because he's used to watching medical dramas and not full-on horror movies. But also, he talked about how the fractures, how it might not have been fatal. It might have just been like a paralysis situation because it was a fracture between the C9 and the C6 and C7 vertebra.
I'm not a doctor. I don't fucking know.
Anyway, it was an interesting look at, and that was one of the ones he could talk about for like any length of time, because usually it was just like, yeah, if something smashes you to death, you die. But it was interesting. It was an interesting reaction. I highly recommend.
Keep in mind too,
the YouTube doctor agrees with me. It's bullshit.
No, I was actually kind of making the opposite point that like
No,
it
but she
wasn't a
wouldn't-
terrible idea to call 911.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, if you look at somebody who's a pile of goo and with bones sticking out of their body in every fucking direction, the ambulance probably not going to help them.
Okay, but if you're not a doctor and you see someone's hand twitching, I think it's appropriate to call 911.
No, what you do is you need to stomp on that hand and kill it because that's a zombie hand.
So what do you just scream, call the coroner?
Call the police. You ain't got to call 911 for that. It's not an emergency. They're dead. Not going anywhere.
A little bit of context. This movie had a $40 million budget.
Way too much money for this movie. They
I
could have made these effects much better. Or the acting. They could have made the acting better. They could have made something better for $40 million.
okay.
The acting was not the best.
The acting was shit. My biggest complaint of this movie is main character dude. Hated the fuck out of him. His eyes pissed me off this whole movie.
I hated his rival, the would-be killer man. I
He was
hated
shit,
his
too.
eyebrows so much. They
I
were
couldn't tell
too
the two of them
aggressive.
apart for a lot of the movie.
I don't know how you could. One had like caterpillars living on his face.
I wish I had noticed because I could not tell. It was that Saw movie all over again where I was looking at these guys going, what the fuck? They cast twin brothers in separate roles? What's going on here?
It wasn't that bad.
I don't know. And that guy, oh my God. Even at the beginning of the movie when he's like whining, he's like, oh, I got offered the job that is my job of my dreams, but oh, the company wants me to go to Paris for a year. Oh, you poor bastard. Fuck off. I don't want to break up with my girlfriend. Yeah, she's your girlfriend in your early 20s, buddy. You're not going to make it. All right, it's fine. Go to Paris.
Rob, I don't think you're being fair at all to this thing, man. I mean, yeah, it wasn't perfect. It's the fifth installment of Final Destination. But yeah, $40 million is not a ton of money to do what they did.
What they did looked awful.
They destroyed an entire bridge twice.
And it looked awful. It didn't look good.
Okay, let's talk about that then. So you're going to honestly sit here and say that the bridge scene wasn't done incredibly.
No, I thought it was awful.
Oh,
I will go further than say it wasn't incredible. I will say it was the opposite of incredible.
God help me, please.
It looked bad.
I mean,
the bridge itself, I don't think was terrible.
Right, yes.
And it had its moments in there that weren't bad. Special effects wise, the bridge scene was the weakest, and I do think that kind of sucks because again, you remember those opening sequences the best. I think out of like most of the Final Destination films.
I don't know.
Five might be the exception.
I thought that bridge scene was done phenomenally, and that's what caught my eye when I watched it first a couple weeks ago or months ago. I was like, damn, man, that looked to me like what a bridge would look like coming apart. I mean,
I wish I could have found because I found a doctor reacting. I wish I could have found Mr. Architect reacts to Final Destination 5. Because even though I think the bridge part of the CGI, like the actual physical structure of the bridge itself, I think that was probably the best CGI of that sequence.
Well, that's
with
an
the
actual
wires
bridge.
and cables snapping. No, where it collapses.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
I think that was their effects at their highest for this movie. And that being said, it looked good. I don't know if that's how bridges typically
who knows? Right.
Yeah, nobody knows. That's a complete mystery to everyone.
But it looked realistic. You know,
I mean, with the cable snapping. Look, here's the problem. Maybe this is the problem with the franchise that I have. The franchise as a whole, not just this movie, but all of it, is that the most memorable thing is always that first sort of scene, that big tragedy, whatever happens, right? And that can look as great as you want it to look, but it's not going to carry me through the whole movie. If that happens at the end of the movie, it's going to have a much more of an impact. It's like Ghost Ship. Ghost Ship is an awful movie, but the beginning when those people are getting sliced in half by those cables looks incredible, but it still doesn't save the movie.
Except for, here's the thing, is that if the deaths and this is where I fall in Final Destination, if the deaths in Ghost Ship, first of all, if there had been more deaths, and second of all, if they had been half as entertaining as the deaths in the beginning, that would have been enough to carry me through to the end. And I think that's the thing with Final Destination, is that I very seldom, if ever, am watching because I'm rooting for the people, you know? But like the deaths are entertaining. This is like peak death entertainment in a horror movie. And even though they're not as good as the ones in the opening sequence, more than enough to carry me to the end.
See, they're just the opposite for me. I think they're
And
dumb and they're not fun. And it should be fun. That's the thing.
They're so much fun. And I think
you're so wrong about that. Do you understand what fun is?
one of my notes actually is that I think that the foreshadowing building tension in these movies is satisfying even when it's dumb as hell. Because like I remember in the first Final Destination, I was a lot younger when I saw that one, but I remember the teacher's death where they have like the shadow passing over the kettle and the cup is breaking and there's ice everywhere, and it's just like there were so many things to try and pay attention to and you didn't know how she was going to die. That was just such an amazing scene. And I think almost the exact opposite of that is the gymnast death, where there's like a screw that lands perfectly on the balance beam, and there's the electrical, there's the AC dripping, and just everything about that scene dumb as hell, right? But there was still that tension that was building. That was fun for me.
How many deaths in this franchise rely solely on water mysteriously leaking on cable?
A lot.
Yeah,
I'd say at least one per movie.
It's so formula. I mean, I don't know. I don't see what you guys see here. I don't find it fun. It's not good. The quality's not there. You know, I looked it up. The definition of fun, it's an adjective: amusing, entertaining, or enjoyable. And this movie is none of those things.
During that bridge scene, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I noted. I could have missed something. 7 kills. 2 important characters. And then we have to watch most of them die again.
Yeah, boy, that's what I want to do. I want to rewatch the same crap over.
Well, I mean,
when it looked terrible the first time, please show it to me again.
But kind of like Kat said, the scene where, you know, what it's about, you know, the bridge thing, it happened. And then it's very short story in between. And most of those kills had tension in between. Like that nail, like you're just waiting on it. And they didn't go the easy route in a couple of different spots. Like you're just waiting for her to step on that thing.
I knew she wasn't going to step on that thing.
Well,
watching the movie, I knew that's too easy for this franchise. There's no way they're going to do that, but they're going to put that out there as a red herring.
Right. But
it's predictable.
But I like that they did that. And then even the guy in the masseuse parlor, like, man, that
guy's the worst character ever. In any movie ever, he is the worst developed character of all time.
He is, but isn't it satisfying to watch him get killed?
No, because he's nobody. He's not a real person. Like, he doesn't feel like a real person because they took in all the time between kills, they didn't take any time to develop any of these people and make them feel real. So when they die, it's like just a fucking prop.
But see, I feel like if they did that, we'd be sitting here going, oh, well, you know what? We don't give a shit about anything about these characters. Like, I just want to see them die. You're never going to make these characters worth it. You're just not going to do it. Although in the first and second one they did. But I mean, this is the 5th time around the horn.
First and second one aren't good either.
Oh my God.
The only good one's 3. That's Roller Coaster, right?
Yes.
3? Yeah, that's the only good one. And look, I'm a huge fan of the Lionsgate Bridge in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, where they filmed that. And so I am yeah, it hurts me to say that it looked terrible. But yeah, this whole thing was filmed in Vancouver. I don't know if you know that, Mikey. They several locations throughout the city of Vancouver. They did take the time to slap New York plates on the cars, though.
You know, a couple months ago when I said I watched this, your response to me, maybe your second or third one, very quickly into the conversation, you told me it was filmed in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I completely forgot.
Yeah, I'm glad you forgot. It's like when you watch the death scene and then you watch it over again.
You don't watch the same scene over again.
So, in this movie, not only do you get to watch the bridge scene, but then you get to see the plane scene from the first movie.
That was amazing.
So dumb. So
I wanted to talk about that because I think you can think Final Destination is dumb, but I think that circling back around, that might be the cleanest tie-off of a horror franchise
1,000,000%.
They did a lot of foreshadowing too. I've got notes on that. We'll get to it when we get to the trivia about the movie.
Okay.
Still don't care.
I think
If
it
you
was
can't-
really clean.
If you,
Way
it's
to-
clean. It is clean. But if you can't make a movie where I care, then what difference does it make? And I don't care.
That was big for me, man. When I seen them on that,
I don't know how your brain works. I don't know how you process information.
No, that was a huge deal.
Yeah.
Like walking out of the theater and saying that was Flight 180.
Mhm.
Man.
Oh, man.
And they did it so well. Like Kat said,
I
that
was
was
just glad the fucking thing was over.
they had the arguing and everything. That's what made me love, like, I liked it. I don't want to say love, that's a strong word, but like it as much as I did. Because when I watched it, I was like, oh man, they did that bridge scene so well, and the kills are so cool, and it was a quick watch. But when I seen that, I was like, oh, I forgot about it entirely. I said, holy shit. They did not. They even had the log truck in the beginning of it. They really took this movie and tied so many things together. And, like, I don't like 3. I don't like 4.
How you not like 3? It's the only good one.
That third one was shit.
The good one, the third one's the only one that's any fun.
You liked it, one of the worst ones.
No, I don't understand what goes on in your head. It's
And-
like your head's a haunted house.
And the last one, there was another one after 5, right?
Not
Wow.
yet,
No?
right? Isn't there one
Hmm.
coming?
I
Did
don't
I
know.
miss
Oh,
one?
boy,
Was
I
there
hope
straight
so.
to DVD one?
Wasn't there? Which one was the tanning bed?
That's
That's
3.
3.
Oh, that was 3? Oh, yeah, that
Yeah.
thing sucked. Okay. Well, yeah, that sucked too. So
Yeah, that's the only one that has a kill that you remember other than the opening kill. But all right, okay.
I remember a lot of kills.
I remember most of the kills.
Yeah.
You don't.
I do.
You remember the kills in this movie because you watched it today.
No, I remember a lot of the kills. The clothesline from 1.
I don't.
Mm.
No, that didn't happen.
It didn't
The
happen.
glass from the second one with the pigeons.
Oh yeah, and the ladder
Oh,
going through
God,
that guy's
yeah.
eyes.
Oh my god, yeah, the ladder that killed a guy.
And the
What?
fence on the cocaine head. In
Although
the
a
second
haunted
one.
ladder movie would be amazing.
Oh my god, yeah.
A killer ladder?
Cat, no, don't.
No,
He's
no,
trying
no,
to
no,
trick
no, no.
you.
Have you ever had to climb up a ladder that you don't feel is like firmly planted? What if that ladder was sentient and would knock you off right at the top? That's horrifying.
Yeah, I think we're onto something, Cat.
Cat, he's trying to trick you right now.
We're gonna do a GoFundMe.
You're falling for the trap, Cat. Don't do it. Don't do
What
it.
trap? There's no trap.
You know what you're doing. I don't
Just don't
trust you.
you're talking.
Yeah, man. You're crazy. I don't get it.
Look, you picked this movie because you knew I was going to hate it. Right?
I can't even
posted-
argue that. That
I
is kind of how
posted
this is
the thing
pitched.
on social media like I always do, now watching with the fucking poster for this movie. Although on Facebook I had the wrong poster. It was for the other movie, one of the other ones. I don't fucking know which one. And then I was like, oh yeah, I should change that. And I was like, fuck, who cares? Nobody gives a shit. So I just left it. But the people who know me on Facebook were like, why the fuck are you watching this? And I was like, because my co-hosts are dicks. That's why.
Wow. Oh, slander on us on Facebook. I don't know how you didn't appreciate that ending, man. I truly don't.
It's dumb. It's not that it's dumb. It is well done. I will give them that. That part is well done. But I don't care. And that might be the greatest. Like, I don't know that there's a bigger sin that you can create, that you can, commit as a movie than to have me just not care. Like when the plane broke apart and those 2 idiots started dying, I just laughed. Like when she was hanging out the side of the plane and he's holding on to her and he's like, oh, just hold on, Sue, or whatever the fuck her name was. And I was like, yeah, just hold on. You'll be in Paris in 10 fucking hours. Like that, you fucking idiot. And when he finally lost his grip and she died, I laughed so hard. So stupid. I don't give a shit about any of these people. They're not even real people.
You guys, I just realized what we should have watched.
Uh-oh.
It's too late now. We're already recording the episode. But if Mikey wanted to tear something apart, we should have watched Wish Upon.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
It was they spent, I swear to God, like all their money in advertising, and it was like a huge deal for about a week. Nobody went to see it though, and it was like a Final Destination ripoff that was based off of like a genie situation.
Sweet. Sounds
You
like
got
like a combination of Final Destination and Wishmaster.
Yeah, you got like a wish box, and then but if you used your wish, someone you knew would die in an elaborate accident.
Yeah. Have you guys seen that
So
movie, The
dumb.
Box?
No.
Oh, it sucked. But so a box gets delivered to this house, and then the next day a stranger shows up.
Oh,
Inside the box is
is a button?
it is a box and it has a button.
You can press the button
Yeah.
and like one stranger. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have.
you get like $1 million or whatever, but then somebody you don't know dies. Right? And so it's like
Right.
this moral quandary of whether you push the button and kill somebody you don't know for $1 million. I would have been the world's biggest serial killer before the guy even showed up to tell me what it was, because I would have opened this thing and been like, hey, there's a button, and I've been smacking the shit out of it. Why is this button doing anything? I mean, I'd have been a billionaire, but there'd have been dead people everywhere.
Rob, I don't get it, man.
I would rather talk about anything than this movie.
Wow.
That's too bad. Because I have more to say about this movie.
Ugh.
One of my favorite things, I think Final Destination 5 kind of crosses the like dumb enough to be amazing territory in some spots. Some spots I really genuinely like, and then there are other parts where the main character accuses the coroner of stalking them, even though he's very obviously shown up with the coroner van.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard.
Yeah. My I like the fact that dust in the wind is the thing that tips him off that something's wrong.
I also like how the other guy also heard dust in the wind, even though he didn't have the premonition and didn't know the significance.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
just like playing in the back.
I will, for the record, say that if you guys ever find me listening to Kansas, something is wrong. So
Also, it was so amazingly over the top sometimes, where it's like, oh, this would be a cool shot, but then they just kept taking it like further and further and further. My example of this is the girl that gets LASIK.
Mhm.
She gets like one eye fried, and then the other eye, when she lands, it pops out, and you're like, very excessive. Also very funny, because it's not the eye that was burnt that pops out of her head. It's just like a funny thing that happens when she hits the ground, and then it gets run over by a car.
Yeah.
And
Another
it's
effect
like,
that looked like garbage.
oh my god!
That
But
didn't
it's
look
so
that bad.
I thought it
dumb.
looked terrible. And in this movie, I will say this, sort of in defense of this movie, I guess. I do think it suffers by not being able to watch it in 3D the way that it was shot.
That's
Because there are some 3D gags. I mean, anytime you're watching a 3D movie and you're watching it at home in 2D, it doesn't, those 3D gags obviously don't work. So you're just sitting there watching a Friday the 13th movie where a guy's fucking throwing a yo-yo with the camera, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And so there's a lot of that kind of shit. I think that was one of those moments, maybe in the theater when that eyeball pops out and is kind of coming towards you. It looks cool. At home, I'm just like, all right, fucking stupid.
So that's one thing that really gets me, like with Final Destination 5, and I think I talked about it for special effects when I was younger, as I do now, when a lot of these things were coming out, when 3D was hitting like its second big craze in the horror community.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I wonder if I felt like the special effects were better because I didn't have high standards, or if it was like the experience of seeing it in 3D.
Yeah, I mean, I do think it suffers from that, but that's not my fault.
I came out of the theater thinking that this was amazing. you
Yeah.
know, like I
Yeah,
loved
I mean,
the effects for this.
It's one of those things. I do understand that maybe that's something that hinders the movie, but I can only watch the movie I can watch. And this is garbage.
Stop saying that.
All right. This is a pile of shit.
Oh my god.
An improvement.
Do you want me to say something nice about this movie?
Sure.
Because I can do it.
Okay.
I can't do it. Not a lot, but I can do it. The only times that I enjoyed this movie were when Dave Koechner was on screen, Courtney B. Vance, or Tony Todd. If either of those three were on screen, I liked it. The problem was they were hardly ever on screen.
One thing that I really appreciate about the timeline of the Final Destination series is that Tony Todd is so much more unhinged in this movie, which we then find out is a prequel to one.
Mhm. Yeah, he
Um,
got more saying.
I love the idea that he started out as a guy that was just like, oh, well, if you murder someone, you can earn your place in the world
Right,
because
and
you
they
won't be
just
on death's list. And they're like, oh, okay. And he
yeah, they
watches
just
it,
go with it.
he watches it like crash and burn, and then he's like, huh, that didn't work. And then Alex shows up and he's like, death works in mysterious ways. And it's like, yes.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Like, look, I mean, I know it's a lot going on here, but if some guy you don't know is just like, well, if you kill somebody, it'll all work out. Maybe you might want to stop and think about that for a moment before you just jump right on board.
And then he just keeps guessing also because in 2, he's like, well, if you're pregnant, that probably helps, right? Because you're bringing life into the world.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what death wants you to do.
This guy has no idea what the fuck is going on.
Oh,
He's
I love
probably just trying to get more people killed because he's in the coroner business, job security. But I like those 3 performances. I love Dave Koechner. I think he's great. Courtney B. Vance is fantastic every time I see him. And Tony Todd is Tony fucking Todd. I mean, he's always incredible.
Phenomenal.
But they're hardly ever on screen. Like, I would rather watch a movie about those 3 characters than any of this bullshit that was going on.
That's the next Final Destination movie that I want, by the way, is just Tony Todd living his coroner life as all these kids are dying around him.
Trying to figure out what's the next bullshit thing he can tell
Where
him.
he's just taking like shots in the dark. But people keep believing him because he sounds like Tony Todd.
Yeah. Also, if I ever die, don't let my
if
boss.
I ever die.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
unexpectedly, we'll say.
Okay.
Don't. It's on you guys. Do not let my boss be the one to speak at the funeral.
All right.
My boss is a nice guy. Like, I like him and everything, but he's not exactly the first person that comes to mind to speak at my funeral. I have no idea why Dave Koechner was up there speaking at these people's funeral. And why did they all have one funeral?
Why did they all? I'm not even worried about the funeral. What was their job? Because
who the fuck cares? It doesn't matter. There's a factory and an office. That's all we need to know. Who gives a shit?
I thought at the beginning that it was like a newspaper or something, but like they all have this job. There's like an intern that's a gymnast in college, and then there's like a chef, and
Yeah.
I don't know what the girlfriend does, but then there's a factory next door, and it took me a while to realize, like,
Yeah.
I have no idea what's happening.
Nobody does. And I have a feeling the screenwriter said that a lot. Who gives a shit? Okay, just type up some bullshit and let's get some beers.
The dynamic was weird. I forgot about this note. At the beginning of the movie, kind of speaking to the dynamic a little bit, I think that it was I can't even remember. I think it was the dickhead Pete, and he was talking to his girlfriend, and he said, "It doesn't change the fact that you're still an intern." And he like just shut it, and then asked her for poom poom.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
And then she smiles.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Kat, I wanted to, if somebody was a dickhead to you like that and tried to switch it up, like, that doesn't work with women. Like, it was.
If you ever see me smiling like that, it's because I've decided to push someone in front of a bus.
He is, listen, he is smart. He is employing the technique known as negging, and it is proven to work.
I don't think dismissing somebody, because it wasn't even really.
Maybe it works on interns. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, he demoralized.
You got to
the
find
shit
a
out of
certain girl that it'll work with. But yeah, what you want to find is a hot girl with low self-esteem. You build her up a little bit, right? But not too much, because she'll leave your dumb ass if you build her up too much. And then you got to smack her back down.
I'm surprised she didn't leave his ass right there.
Well, she doesn't want to do this practice where she ultimately dies anyway. And he's just like, well, you got to move on with your life. I mean, I know you just survived a brush with death where you saw a bunch of your friends and people you know that died, but get out there and do some somersaults. What the fuck?
And then did you see how he was watching her?
Yeah.
During the
Weirdo.
practice? Like, that freaked me out.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird dudes in this movie. The eye doctor is creepy as fuck. That guy, if I walked into that office, I'm like, no, thank you. Getting out of here, because he's going to try and put me under and I'm going to wake up with something in my mouth.
Or your butt's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking creep.
That's funny as shit. Yeah. I mean, that laser eye thing, like, that's another iconic kill, man.
Another one with water and an electrical cable.
I almost requested we do a different one because I've been thinking about getting LASIK, and this This is like, oh no, watching this again.
Yeah.
All right, so can we talk about the heel turn?
Yeah.
By dead girlfriend guy.
Sure.
I don't know any of these characters' names, just for the record.
By Caterpillar Face.
Yeah, Caterpillar Face.
God.
He has a heel turn that is the dumbest fucking thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It goes on forever. It's not even that hard to kill people. I mean, come on, guy. He has a gun, for God's sake. How hard can it be to kill somebody?
Apparently pretty hard.
It's so stupid. It makes no sense to me. And at that point, I knew I hated this movie officially. But you guys are just fine with it. Like, it's master stroke of screenwriting.
It's funny. It's entertaining.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm not going to say it's great. I do think it's the second weakest in the franchise by like a wide margin also.
Yeah, but second weakest in this franchise.
I don't know. That's rough. Then again, I didn't like 3 or 4. So
I really want to put Rob on the spot here where it's just like, rank the Final Destinations, but I know he doesn't know which one's which.
Yeah,
rank
right.
them, Rob. Come on.
I don't know.
I do think we should talk about Final Destination rankings, though.
Are there 5?
There are 5.
All right. So number one.
You can use their parentheticals if that helps.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the thing, and hold on. Give me a sec.
Okay. There's a correct answer also. This is a test.
Well, me and Kat are gonna have different answers.
Yeah, so just everyone know that I'm right, and then
I'll do mine while Rob's doing his.
Yeah, because this is gonna take me a minute.
okay.
Mine is.
We actually might have the same, Mikey.
No way.
Well, they'll be closer.
Close,
I think,
yeah. Mine is 2,
Mhm.
1,
Uh huh.
5, 3, 4.
Okay, so we're close.
Okay.
You you got the middle ones right. It should be everyone. I will step in as the Final Destination expert here. It should be 2, 1, 3, 5, 4.
Which one? What's 2? How's that? Is that log truck?
Yes.
That's Log Truck.
All right.
Rob's is gonna be way off because he's gonna start with Roller Coaster.
I really didn't like 3. I don't know why.
Okay, so here's the correct ranking, everybody.
Okay.
Number 1. Should I start at the top or the bottom?
Yeah, start at the top.
Okay, yeah, everybody knows it's Roller Coaster. That's the best one. Roller Coaster is number 1. Number 2 is Plane Crash. Number 3 is Log Truck. Number 4 is Bridge. Number 5 is Race Car. Which should be the title of these fucking movies, by the way. Or
Here's
this
the thing:
one.
1 and 3 are really close, but 2 is very obviously the best.
Clearly.
So
No, it's not. I've seen it. It's not.
3
trust me.
has better depths,
Cat.
I think, but 1 has a better story. 2 is just it. 2 is a great balance of everything. 2 is great.
Cat. I've
Yeah.
seen all these movies. Trust me.
I don't trust you.
He's seen all the Saw movies too.
And none of these have a good story. All right, let's not get carried away with
2 has the-
story.
2 has the best story, and 1 has the best characters.
3 is more fun.
3 is the most fun.
And that's what this franchise should be. This franchise should be fucking fun, and it's not. To go back to that.
I don't understand why you don't think this is fun.
Because it's not. I watched
I'm thinking
it.
about watching 4 when
I
we get off
watched
of
it.
here,
And I had no joy.
but I feel like I might regret it.
I might watch 3.
I don't know which ones you guys are talking about. If you're not going to call them by their proper
I might
name,
watch
I'm not-
Race Car,
Oh, yeah. Well, Race Car's terrible.
the only one I've never rewatched.
Yeah. So
Break
the heel
into that
turn,
DVD case.
we talked about that. Oh, here's another thing. You guys
Okay.
don't find it stupid that the plane part hits the dude at the bar at the end?
No, I think that's really stupid.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. And also, by the way, the guys who made this movie, they said that they wanted to get away from the more comedic turn of the fourth film by making a darker movie. So this is their version of a dark movie.
It was really dark compared to 4.
I was gonna say, yeah,
It's not
it's
fun.
darker.
It's not. So what they have is nothing. They've got nothing. It's not dark.
Oh,
It's
come
not
on.
fun. It's not good. They've got nothing. This movie is objectively terrible.
It's fun.
I wish.
I'm not going to say that Final Destination 5 is critically a great movie, but it's a ton of fun, and also it ties up the franchise so well. Like,
But it's a franchise nobody gives a fuck about.
lots of
not
people
true.
did.
All right.
This was a big movie, a big franchise. Rob.
All right,
Come
I'll
on.
rephrase. It's a franchise I don't give a fuck about.
I wish
and smart people don't give a fuck about.
I wish I could hit you in the face with a wet sock. That's what I wish I could do right now.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. This movie was awful. I did not enjoy it at all. It's not. I mean, I'm just going to keep repeating myself at this point. There's nothing redeemable about this movie other than the three actors I pointed out: Tony Todd, Dave Koechner, and Courtney B. Vance. Who, by the way, what the fuck was his job? Because I thought he was a fucking traffic guy or something, like a transportation department guy first, and then I was like, oh no, maybe he's a detective. And at the end, they're like, he's a federal agent, so he must have been with the FBI.
I'll have you know, the original Final Destination made $112.9 million in the box office.
Good for it.
Part 2,
Just because something makes a lot of money doesn't mean it's good.
but the second one made $90 million, and the third one made $118 million. It keeps making money though.
Yeah, just because it makes money doesn't mean it's good. You know, I shared a meme earlier today about Snow, the guy who sang Informer. That dude made a fuckload of money off that song. That ain't good.
The fourth one had $186 million. The fifth one made $157. Come on.
No, I'm not. You'll never get me with box office.
All right. It was an important.
Just because something is popular, in my opinion, does not mean it's good. That does not work with me.
That's fair. That's fair.
That won't work with anything.
But people cared,
Oh my God.
man. What? Oh my God. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I was looking up Wish Upon to see if it was streaming anywhere. It has 4 stars on Amazon. Who the fuck likes this movie?
Greg.
Probably. It's probably one of his top 10.
I wonder what Greg thinks about this franchise.
I'm sure he
Yeah.
loves it.
Didn't Greg bring up this franchise? Isn't that what got us talking about this in the first place?
Oh shit! I forget what he said about it. Yeah,
I think he liked it. I think he was pro. We're gonna get an HR complaint from Greg. That's just
Yeah.
gonna be like, how dare you say that I like Final Destination?
right. Yeah,
But
yeah. I don't remember. I think he gave Rob shit for not liking it. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. But
It's because there's this bullshit false narrative out there that these are good movies and this is a good franchise. I don't know why. We have to, as a community, come together and have like an intervention and realize that these are not good.
but they're so much fun.
No, they're not. If they were fun, I'd say they were good. I love fun stuff. I'm not Mikey. I love fun.
Usually, I agree that you know what fun is because you like all the shark movies, but
Yeah. Mikey's the one who hates fun.
you're missing out on Final Destination.
Mikey hates fun and he loves this movie. So what's that tell you?
But I love fun and I love this movie.
I think you're wrong on this, cat.
I love this franchise. I don't know if I love this movie.
No, you said it. 10 out of 10.
Well,
You're
all right.
up there with Jack Frost.
It's Jack Frost. I knew.
all right, Rob. You said you had facts about this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear
Yeah,
it.
hit us with some Final Destination 5 facts.
All right. So it features the longest opening disaster in the film series. The Briggs disaster lasts for 4 minutes and 44 seconds, and I felt every last fucking second of it.
It did not
Incredible.
feel that long.
No.
The picture that Olivia knocks off of her desk was taken at Devil's Flight. That is the roller coaster from Final Destination 3, the best film in the franchise. There's a picture of Roy standing next to the number 6 race car, which caused the crash on the racetrack and the Final Destination in the bar.
Wow.
The restaurant that Sam works in is called Le Café Miro 81. It's the cafe that's seen at the end of Final Destination in Paris. Several of the main characters are named after famous horror directors. I didn't know any of the characters' names, so I would not have known this. I certainly did not know their last names, but Peter Friedkin is named after William Friedkin. You have Candace Hooper, obviously after Toby Hooper, and Olivia Castle, who's named after William Castle. Did you guys notice any of the last names in this movie once?
No.
I noticed Hooper. but I
Okay.
had not noticed enough of the last names to put that together.
Yeah. No one would, because these characters you barely remember their first names, let alone their last. One rejected location for a death sequence in this film was a water park, which I'm sure they would have done worse than Aqua Slash, which is an amazing fun movie that everyone should watch.
Oh, we should have watched Aqua Slash.
Yeah.
No.
You don't want to watch a slasher at a water park, Mikey? It's
No,
amazing.
because it's not going to be good. It's not. It's going to be like Jaws fucking whatever, where Jaws 3.
You
where
liked Jaws 3.
I did, but I wish there was more SeaWorld.
All right. You mentioned this earlier, Mikey, but you do see the truck carrying the logs, which caused the accident in Final Destination 2 when they are on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
The Heist Pale Ale cans that Nathan brings into the office is a reference to stunt coordinator Freddie Heist, who worked on Final Destination 2. There's a Heist Pale Ale truck seen in both Final Destination 3 and in this film, and Heist Pale Ale cans are seen in both this film and the Final Destination. And finally, the clues leading to what they call a twist ending. I don't know if I would necessarily call it that,
1,000,000%.
letting you know that it is a prequel, can be found in the old-fashioned office phones in the both the building for the company they work for and the doctor's office, the clunky keyboard in the doctor's office, the Liberty license plate that is on the van, which was used in New York up until 2001. The song on the radio is I Will Buy You a New Life. You hear that at one point from Everclear. That came out in 1997. The expiration date on the gift certificate that Isaac steals from his dead co-worker's desk drawer is listed as 6/30/01. Of course, Isaac has the Motorola StarTech cell phone that we see a billion times because that's the only thing his character does in this movie. Those were high-end cell phones, first available in 1996. So there you go. That's the trivia that I have
Nice.
for this trivial film.
I didn't think of the cell phone dating the movie.
It was like a old school flip phone. You don't remember those old Motorola things?
But I just didn't link it. Yeah.
I had one of those like really ancient flip phones.
No,
I don't know
down with the
why.
ancient, all right? I predate those things, so let's you might want to calm down. Yeah.
Technology ages itself so fast.
I had a house phone that was actually attached to a wall and a cord, so
That being said, I remember like being in the theater. I did not catch that it was just supposed to be like this really old-timey phone, because I was like, oh, I remember that.
I mean, I'm not crazy about old timey either, but I guess it's better than ancient.
What can I call the old technology, Ralph?
I'm
Well,
not
that's a
crazy
good
about them
question.
either.
What
I
can I
have a
call
couple of those.
chunky cell phones?
Yeah, chunky cell phones, that's
Yeah,
fine.
there you
All
go.
right.
Just old school cell phones. Old school works.
Yeah, old school's pretty nice. I like.
Yeah.
Old school.
All
Yeah,
right.
old school, yeah. I mean, ancient and old timey. Jesus Christ.
That's like it was in a fucking briefcase.
Oh, God, you remember those?
Yeah.
Jesus. My cousin had one of those. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Cost him
Watching yesterday,
$7,000 to make a
though,
phone call.
I did think it was like, where it's like, how did we not know that this was a prequel?
Right. Yeah.
Because you didn't care. Because nobody
But it just
cared.
never
Because
occurred to me
nobody
enough.
cares about these movies.
I cared so much about these movies when they were coming out.
These
Yeah.
movies are throwaways. At best, they're throwaway movies.
I don't.
You're
know
not
how-
going to watch this and track the timeline of the Final Destination franchise because you
I
didn't.
absolutely did when I was younger.
Yeah, but you were a child.
This was the first horror franchise that I was getting to see like on a big screen when it was coming out.
I mean, you track the timeline of the Saw franchise, for God's sake. You'll
That
track
was the
anything.
second.
Said you'll track anything. Oh my god.
Good luck making any sense out of that fucking mess.
I have.
Dread Central. That'd
Dread
be
Central,
interesting.
please get to me.
Yeah. Cat
Saw timeline.
finally explaining to everybody what the hell happened with all that.
Except for Spiral. I refuse
Mhm.
to explain that to anyone.
I think you need to hit him up about an expose about how terrible. You could start this revolution, Cat. You could use this power for good.
What's wrong with you?
I
No,
watched
I'm
this
gonna do
movie
the
today.
opposite. I'm gonna be like, Final Destination 4 is the new Blair Witch Book of Shadows.
No, Here's the thing. I had a really good Saturday. It was a record store runoff day, basically, where a lot of stuff that they couldn't get pressed in time for the official record store day came out today. I had 2 things on my list I wanted. I got up early. I went to the record store. I got both of them. Came home. I got to listen to them both. I was very happy. I took a nice little nap. Everything was going good. And then I had to watch this movie. So now I'm in a bad mood.
Well, I'm glad you're in a bad mood.
Thanks.
You deserve it. All right. Kat, do you have any reviews for this thing?
I do.
Oh, shit.
So, first of all, our ratings from Rotten Tomatoes. It has this is interesting because the audience score is lower than the critic score, which it's not unheard of, but it usually happens with like more pretentious films than Final Destination 5. So I was intrigued to see that the audience score is 52%, but the critic score is 62%. 10%
Every one of those
difference
critics
there.
should be barred from Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, it's 62%. It's not like it's outrageous.
It's way too high for this.
You're gonna
movie.
be so mad at my Portnoy.
This
10
one,
out
I
of
wonder if
10.
this is going to be the biggest gap in Portnoy's, from like lowest to highest.
Possibly.
Very possibly, yeah. And no, Cube. Wait, hold on.
Well, yeah, Mikey fucked us on that.
On IMDb, it's got a 5.9 out of 10.
Too high.
So like directly in between those two. And then I do have a good review and a bad review. We're going to start with the good review this time around. 9 out of 10 stars from IMDb user. John Smith January.
That's not even a real person. John Smith.
281.
That's the fucking director of the movie. He made a burner account. He's clely not creative. That's why he came up with John Smith as the most creative name he could come up with.
9 out of 10 stars, and then just say slightly better than the last. One thing I can say for certain about this one is that it has more memorable moments than any of the others previous. Memorable moments meaning memorable deaths, of course.
Okay. I don't remember. In a week, I won't remember a single death from this movie other than the fucking bridge. Just like all the other movies, I don't remember any of them except for that tanning bed, because that's the best kill in the franchise.
The tanning bed's really good. And then this one does not have a rating, but it is the bad one, and I hope you guys agree with that. The title is... Oh, I'm sorry. This is also from IMDb user. Someone on Twitter this week told me not to do IMDb reviews, so I've been ignoring all the Rotten Tomatoes reviews and exclusively doing IMDb in my research this week out of spite.
Yeah. That's the way to go. Look, here's the thing, though. The IMDb reviews are going to be more fun. Because
they're a lot of fun.
The Rotten Tomatoes things, those are like legit critics, right?
Right. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what some guy who writes for RogerEbert.com thinks of Final Destination 5. I want to hear what, dipshit 4,42069 thinks about it.
Speaking of which, Doshia-144-375668 found it
do something about these
disappointing.
names.
Well, what I can say, I've sat and watched all FDs, and I think FD5 is the worst one going. There wasn't enough visions. There wasn't enough visions. No one tried to cheat death. I just wanted to fall asleep. I would not recommend this film. If you liked the previous 4, then this one will disappoint you also. The storyline wasn't as full as the other. It seemed to have more people than... It seemed to have more people that should have died. These were missed out. This film, like the 4th, only ran for 1 hour, 20 minutes, and is also disappointing. I would think they could put more imagination into it.
All right. I don't even know what that was.
The grammar on that one was a little bit harder to read out loud than it was to read silent.
Trying to follow the logic didn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense either. I do
what
agree
really
this is a
got
terrible
to
movie.
me, and this is the part that I'll reiterate, I think FD5 is the worst one.
Mhm.
I just really want to talk about that. Because they've watched all 5 of them and they thought this was worse than 4, which just baffles me.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
that doesn't
worse
make
than
sense.
Race Car.
Yeah, Race Car is clearly the worst.
And that was
also,
the part I really wanted to highlight.
Yeah, but also there was a sentence in there that was something like, you know, if you were a fan of the other movies, you'll be disappointed by this one. I would like to amend that thought and say, if you were a fan of any movie ever, you will be disappointed by this one.
Unnecessary.
If you have ever liked a movie, you will be let down by Final Destination 5. Or as I like to call it, Final Destination, The Bridge.
I'm not selling for it. I'm just not going to do it. All right, no candy bars this week, right?
No, not for either one of those.
No, yeah.
They don't even deserve it.
No.
Although I do think that John Smith is the fucking director.
The idea of going through so much trouble to leave a review on your own film, but then calling it only slightly better than the last is just...
That's what makes it genius, because then people won't know. People wouldn't suspect it. But I'm on to you because I know you're not very creative, and John Smith is the best fake name you can come up with.
John Smith in January.
Bullshit.
What a name. All right, so are we ready to Portnoy this thing, guys?
Yeah, let's Portnoy.
Uh-oh. You want to give yours first, Rob, or you?
I don't know. I'm ready. I can go first if you guys want me to.
If you want.
Go for it.
Doesn't matter to me. I don't know if it was clear from the episode. I did not like this movie. It throws a bunch of characters at you, doesn't bother to explain who any of them are or give them anything more than one character trait each. And they are not developed. Even the main characters aren't even developed at all in this movie. It doesn't spend any time making me care about them or their fates or what is happening on screen in front of me whatsoever.
As Mikey pointed out, coming from a Friday the 13th fan.
Right.
But Friday is fun. And this movie is not fun. It's dumb. So for all of that, Final Destination, The Bridge, earns itself a Portnoy of 1.3.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. It gets that for Tony Todd, Dave Koechner, and Courtney Beaver.
Holy shit, Rob.
1.3. Mark it on the spreadsheet that I don't have access to.
I don't know if this is going to be our biggest difference between highest and lowest, but this might be the biggest difference between my score and your score.
This is the biggest difference between scores on a good movie. This is ridiculous.
1.3 is rough.
I think 1.3 is generous.
Oh boy.
Yeah, well, you know what, Rob? I'm giving this a 7.6.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Yep.
Have you seen a movie before? Are you the person that they were talking about?
I was going to give it a 7.4, but I was like, you know what? I got to give it a 7.5. It seemed like a little bit of a rookie number. I don't like giving, so I said, you know what? 7.6. Kills, the bridge alone was phenomenal. The kills were good. They didn't get caught up in too much story. We didn't need it at that point.
Yeah, who wants story when they go to a movie? A storytelling medium.
From the 5th Final Destination movie? No, not me.
You got to give me something. I mean, you know what? At least explain what the fucking company is that they work at.
It was a weird company.
Coming from a fan of the Prowler.
Yeah.
The Prowler was easy to understand.
College, high school, prom dance.
I docked that movie for that.
And the ending, too, by the way. Phenomenal fucking ending.
Stupid. Are you talking about where the plane lands on the guy?
No, I'm talking about
that's fucking dumb as shit.
The whole
Flight 180. It ties it all up.
That's stupid. Who cares?
That was crazy, man. And yeah,
that was the only fun I had in this movie, was watching those morons finally die.
Unbelievable. Kat, what's your score? You have nothing.
It's a lot closer to yours this week, Mikey. I gave it a 6.8.
Okay. Okay.
Because it's enjoyable. It's fun. It has problems. Honestly, if I had not rewatched this, if you had made me do this episode exclusively from memory and nothing else, I probably would have given it in the 7 somewhere. Because I remember, like, I did not remember having all of the problems with it that I did. But it was still fun. Faults and all.
I feel
And
like you
it
need to
tied up a
rewatch it.
franchise that was important to me in a way that I liked. And that just so rarely happens in horror franchises, where the last one pays any kind of homage to the original.
Yeah. I agree. Most of my score, I was at a low 7 until I seen that end again. Most of my score, I'd like everybody to know, is because of the end. Like Kat said, normally they're at that point, they're just ready to get their last little bit of money and be out, you know, and they're done with it, and they don't give a fuck what they do. And yeah, man, that ending was great. Great.
It was very satisfying.
Absolutely.
And even knowing that it was coming, it was still very satisfying.
I would not use either of those words to describe it.
Oh my god.
That ending was phenomenal, man.
You hate fun.
Disgruntling, and who gives a shit?
The last ending of, well, what was supposed to be the last ending of Friday the 13th was another character from another franchise's glove. You know, that was their ending. And then Jason
Clearly,
X,
that wasn't supposed to be the last ending because they were setting up Freddy versus Jason.
right, but then Jason X, the last ending, you know, it's like a fucking robot Jason flying in space.
No, he lands in the lake.
Oh, whatever, close enough. But still, like, you know, these guys actually took the time to spin everything around and do everything right. That ending was great, man. And, you know,
They did the ending right. Fine, they did it right, but they didn't do anything from the beginning of the first film to the ending of this one right. So who gives a
That's
shit? You don't get
wild.
credit for that.
That is crazy to say that. And keep in
Insane.
mind, too, like, this came out, the original movie came out in 2000. This one came out 2011. 2000, dude, that was like, that's my prime. That's my
See,
movie
this
prime.
is
Yeah.
where it is.
Yeah.
You guys both have nostalgia for this movie, and it's blinding you to how fucking terrible it is.
Oh.
I'm coming into this, I'm like an old man. I don't give a shit about you young kids and your bullshit. And I sit down to watch it, and I'm like,
Bullshit.
God damn, this is young kid bullshit. Why am I watching it?
Final Destination was a big deal, man. Whether you want to admit it or not, the franchise was a big deal. This franchise, for better or for worse, changed the horror genre when it came out.
For worse.
Okay,
Look what came after it.
but it had an impact, man. It had impact. You know, and it did do things right.
All right. I mean, Hitler had impact too. I wouldn't give him a good Portnoy.
But we still talk about him, goddammit.
Ow.
Still talk about him, goddammit.
Ugh. I don't understand you guys. Kat, I'm really disappointed in you. I knew Mikey was gonna give it a good score and like it because just to piss me off. I thought you had more integrity than that.
I've established this on the show. I like fun.
Well, it's not Slash Radio approved. There's
A
that.
1.3. That
Yeah.
hurts.
I hated this movie so much. So much. You guys
yourself.
don't even know.
You kept saying the word hate, and I kept thinking he's saying the word hate, but he's gonna give it like a 3 or a 4.
Right.
Nope.
But wow, you really,
Nope.
1.3. We're getting dangerously close to like some Feast 3 territory
Yeah.
here, and I don't
This might-
appreciate it.
Feast 3, fuck that. This is almost Feast 2.
No, come on.
It's a bad movie. It's full of bad acting, bad dialogue. The effects look fake as shit. And it's just not interesting.
Unbelievable.
You're only 6 points away from 0.6 points away from your Seed of Chucky score. I want you to know.
Wait, what did I get? See the Chucky?
0.8.
Okay. That seems about right.
So
This is
5,
better.
actually 0.5 away from it. You happy?
Yeah, this seems about right. This is
Unbelievable.
a little better than Seed of Chucky. A little bit.
Damn, man.
A little better. I don't understand you.
Damn.
Sometimes I feel like we're on the same page, but man.
That's what you get for thinking that, Kat.
I
This is
know.
what you get.
You
I'm
guys
setting myself
chose.
up for disappointment.
Mhm.
You guys chose to be dicks. You chose the path of violence, and this is what you get.
Someone
know.
was getting railed this week.
Well,
So we're gonna do the Patreon pick, and then we're gonna do Hereditary and Mother. Right?
I still don't get how we landed on Raw. Like, I literally laid on the table and said, "Take me, God," and it was wrong.
Oh, is it unconventional? Is it allowed to call horror court after the Portnoys?
I don't see
mean-
why not.
Horror court.
Holy shit!
Mikey said something that really pissed me off. He said that a shark movie does not need to have sharks in it to be considered a shark movie.
No.
He said this. The whole conversation pissed me off. From like start to finish. That was the line that really got me. That's the punishable offense, I think.
yeah.
You have to watch Aqua Slash now.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
There's not a shark in Aqua Slash, Mikey.
No.
It's a
So
it's a
not a
slasher
shark.
movie set at a water park. It's good fun.
Is there an actual water park?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's slides and everything.
Well, what about that aquarium shit that didn't really have?
No,
an
no,
aquarium?
that's not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Aquarium of the Dead, I think that was called, or some
Yeah.
bullshit.
So he says this to me. He's like, I would even do one of those terrible movies that you like, and he said it with like 3 shark emojis. And the 2 movies that I recommended after that were The Pool and Velocipaster. And then he called me out in the chat also. He was like, did you see how hard Cat goes for these shark movies?
Look.
And it's like, neither of those has a shark in it. And
Uh-uh.
then he's like, it doesn't have to have a shark in it to be a shark movie.
It doesn't. No,
And look,
think
if
so.
you don't want to watch Velocipaster, Mikey, that is your loss.
I'm alright with that. Yeah,
and
no,
by the way, I did submit a movie this week that you roundly rejected, which was Tammy and the T-Rex.
oh yeah,
Which, you know, is an amazing movie starring Paul Walker and Denise Richards.
but we already agreed on the movie, and then you come like.
I know,
a
I was
day
trying to
and a
get out of this bullshit because I knew it was going to suck.
I had already watched the movie for reference at this point.
Oh, yeah, I had to twist your arm to watch Tammy and the T-Rex.
But yeah, if a movie is like just really bad and purposely bad and was made with like a couple Snicker bars and a can of Arizona iced tea and $5, it's a shark movie.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it doesn't need like The Pool sounds like a shark movie.
The Pool sounds good. I haven't watched it yet.
It sounds good. But this is a 1.3 or what would you have? Yeah.
I would watch shark movies all day before watching this bullshit.
The
Because
Pool
they
would have been one
have-
that we all could have dug into and also had a fun time with. It was the perfect blood movie.
When you talk about these low budget shark movies like that, Mikey, it's like, yeah, but they're doing the best they can with what they've got. I mean, this movie had all the resources in the world. They didn't do shit.
Sharks of the Corn did not do the best they could.
They absolutely did the best
Yeah, they
they
did.
could.
Did you see the effects in Sharks in the Corner are better than the bridge on this fucking thing?
The
You
Ted
are-
Bundy poster.
You should be ashamed of yourself for even
The
trying
attention
that.
to detail.
Yeah. I mean, you're acting like what they were doing was easy. It ain't easy to make it look like real sharks are in corn.
They didn't. They didn't at all.
Didn't it almost win Best Effects at the Slashies?
No,
It
didn't
almost did, yeah.
No, Cat voted for it. It didn't even come close. Thank God. I might have quit the show. Because like that just shows that nobody gives a fuck and this is all for nothing and just everybody's gonna just, you know. say
Can you
fuck it.
imagine Rob and I showing up the week after the Slashies hosting the show alone because
Yeah.
you quit over Sharks of the Corn?
I don't like you say that like nobody takes it seriously with Sharks of the Corn, but you make us watch Final Destination: The Bridge.
On the bridge. It's not Final Destination. It's the Final
I know.
Destination 5.
Final Destination:
Bridge.
The Bridge.
Hole in the bridge. I got a woosah with you. It's ridiculous. All right, well, we had blood.
We did have some blood. That one hurt.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
hurt. It sure as hell did.
Yeah, that's fucked up, Rob.
It hurt for about 90 minutes or however long that fucking thing was.
I'm gonna tell Tony Todd you hate him.
I love Tony Todd.
He was in this. He was
I
great.
know, he's great. He's great for all 4 minutes he was on screen.
Unbelievable.
Guys, go check out slashradio.com, please. Check out all of our articles, interviews, and episodes all in one spot. You can also go to patreon.com/slasherradio. Tiers starting as low as $3 a month. We just got done recording our HR meeting. That's going to be up this week. Last week there was a I believe it was over a half hour of Easter egg content alone.
Yeah.
And
a lot of content.
Yeah, what did we Sexy Time with Rob last week.
Yeah.
That was like
Sexy
almost
Time
an
with Rob.
hour.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
The show's tough to get through.
Yeah. So go support the show, my bandbox came in. I did not open it yet, so I'm gonna look through, and that unboxing will be up as soon as I get that done.
Well, I got a notice saying that they were getting ready to charge me for the next month of the horror pack, but I have not received a horror pack yet, so I have no idea what's going on. I think I'm just giving this company money. But if it ever does show up, I will do an unboxing video on that as well. And who knows, maybe give away some of them. Maybe it'll have Final Destination in there, and I can give it away to somebody.
You got to keep that.
Because it will not stay in this house.
Think about the movies you have. Halloween Resurrection, Seed of Chucky, all these things, and Final Destination 5's the line.
Yep, that's the line.
Shame on you.
I am, speaking of the horror crates, I'm still looking at one. I had one chosen, and then when I went to order, the theme was the theme was something stupid. It was like vampires, and they had a whole bunch of like non-horror stuff in the box. So I put a pin in that. All the other ones that I found that haven't already been taken are books, and I know you guys think I talk about books too much already on this show. So I might just wait until next month and pick up like the horror loot crate when they're not doing vampire box.
Fair.
Rob,
what's a better movie, Halloween Resurrection or this?
Oh Jesus. Yeah, I might have to give it to Resurrection.
Oh, really?
I might have to. What did I give? I Portnoyed that. Didn't we do that movie?
Yeah, you did. It's a 2.1, so he's on par with that.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Man, really?
Wow.
Yeah, I think so. I would rather watch Resurrection again than this fucking thing.
Unbelievable.
It's a mess. This whole franchise is a mess. You guys are just blinded by nostalgia.
Okay, now I want to do Final Destination 3 to see what Rob gives his favorite.
Well, that's the best one in the franchise. Yeah, that one's actually fun. They actually kind of hit the mark with that one a little bit.
What about
if
Book
I
of
remember
Shadows?
Correctly. Huh?
Book of Shadows or this?
Oh, see, Book of Shadows and this have the same kind of problem.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
He's being spiteful. That's what he's doing.
I think maybe Book of Shadows, but I don't know.
He gave it a 2.3. Son of a bitch. I don't know. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. Sharks of the Corn B movie scale is 7.6.
Because it's an amazing B movie.
But this is a 1.3. Okay. Rob, tell them where they're finding me. I can't believe it.
You can find me on Twitter. I am at Radio Rob123. You can listen to my other show, This Horror Life, wherever you are listening to Slasher Radio. And last night, I just recorded a guest spot on Horror for Dummies podcast, which you can find wherever you are listening to us as well. Was on their
Never
show.
tells us anything.
Along with, I thought that's what we did these days. So I was on their show with Scott Crawford and Heather Powell from Friday Nightmares podcast as well. Couple real nice people. Had a good time recording with them. And Tim Davis, who's the host of Horror for Dummies, wonderful guy from Australia. A lot of fun. We did. They actually had a bracket episode, so we did a bracket.
Holy shit!
Oh, that's awesome.
We did a bracket of the best horror franchise.
So wait a minute, you were on
Final Destination 1, right? You voted for Final Destination.
Of course it did.
I
did feel kind of bad for Scott because we had a run where his franchises were just getting knocked out left and right, and he was not happy. I don't think I made any friends there.
So you were on two different shows?
No. Just Horror for Dummies. Okay. Tim normally does a show with a guy named Luffy, but Luffy is on vacation in Canada. Mikey, yeah. He's in Vancouver. Maybe he's at the Final Destination, the bridge, think. So I went on to do an episode with Tim, and he brought in the Friday Night Mirrors crew, and we all did a show together.
Okay, fair enough. And he hears the ridiculous things that you say, and he still wanted you to come on.
He seems to enjoy it. I think. I don't know.
The brave man. I enjoyed it too at first. It was nice. Now here we are.
Anyway, I have no idea when that episode's coming out, though. We recorded it last night. It might be out by the time you're hearing this, or it might not be out for another week. I don't know what this fucking release schedule is. I don't even know what our schedule is. I just shows up when it shows up. So.
Holy shit. Mascot?
No.
No?
No. No. This week is a bad week to ask for anything.
All right, I'll try again next week. Oh, fuck. Next week is probably going to be the Patreon Power Rankings.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, for the next quarter.
Yeah, I guess it would be. We're about time for that. Yeah, we'll have to do that next week.
All right, so if you want to get onto the Patreon Power Ranking, Rob ranks the patrons.
I have a feeling I know who wins this week.
I have a feeling, I don't know. Okay, we'll see. But yeah, so next week's Patreon show will be the Rob's Patreon Power Rankings, and they are always a trip. So if you want to get on that, again, patreon.com/radio. Kat, where they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at cat_velour, VOLEUR. You can check out my article, as we mentioned at the top of the episode, over at Red Central, and by the time this episode comes out, you will be able to check me out at catvelour.com if you want to keep track of all of the ridiculous things that I am a part of these days.
Oh Lord, she's got her own brand now.
I got an author website.
You're gonna leave us behind, aren't you, Kat?
Hopefully all I want is to sell books. I just want people to read books.
All right. No, as your mentor, I'm really proud of what you're accomplishing. Also, we should mention also there's a shop at the website /radio.com where you can buy a shirt with my face on it. Those are still available, right, Mikey?
Yeah.
Did they sell out?
No, they didn't.
Oh. I bet you any of this is. I almost made it a whole episode without calling out my boyfriend. Oh no. But I bet you if you made Mr. Cat's boyfriend t-shirts, he would buy one. He thinks that is the funniest thing, but that's what we call him now.
Yeah. Well, that's his name because you don't want him to have a dumb nickname. So
see, he got one anyway, Cat, I hope. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. He's happy.
It's much less offensive than the nickname we would probably give him if we knew his real name. So
I know.
I mean, it's kind of a smart play, and I'm glad that he likes that.
I don't like that everybody's leaving off the guy at the end. I kind of think that's
I'm sorry, Mr. Cat's boyfriend guy.
Yeah, Mr. Cat's boyfriend
I don't even
guy.
know my own boyfriend's name.
Jeez, Cat.
Shame on you.
It's because she's got her head all up in the clouds now. She's all fancy with her website and everything.
I've had too much apple pucker.
All the best of Slasher Radio Podcast.